Fucking do it. Going live. Welcome to Hammer Dahn!
Dad!
Number one sports betting show coming out of the Pat McAfee Incorporated offices. Shit, Mitt's not back there.
Oh my lord.
I could have swore he was back there.
Oh,
so
no.
now
I said we were good.
Huh?
I said we
EP.
were waiting for one more thing.
EP.
Yeah, and you said it's in there.
It's in there, but we needed it changed.
EP did not tell you to go, Tony. You do not go until the EP Mitt says so.
He said
you
it's in
know
there.
that.
He said it's in there.
I said we were waiting on one more change. It was in there, but then I needed another one.
I didn't hear that part, dude.
Got to get the verbiage of the offense down. You gotta work that out.
Fuck.
Okay, it's
That
a
was
new
a
system. Got to figure it out.
Let's
That's
start.
a miscommunication on my part as the EP to my number one performer and two performer, my two performers. I'm sorry.
There is one change that we are going to have to make. The ticker is covering the FanDuel logo, so we'll have to update that a little bit.
That is exactly what is getting updated.
Oh, okay.
It's a good show. Good show.
I'm Toe Diggs. That's basically how my weekend went. That's Bubba Gumpino, Canadian sensation, bearded wonder.
I mean, it all started with Texas.
Oh, yeah, everything was good until
As soon as Texas happened, I knew it was just going to be one of those fucking days. And then it was Louisville. And then it was the Panthers just letting the team hang around like they always do, and it finally got them. And then it was the Browns.
Oh my God.
And then, unfortunately, I can no longer say the Chiefs
Oh,
is the
no.
Chiefs, because they are not.
Yeah, I mean, things were going well. Arizona State, Friday night, nice, easy cover victory. Baseball's still going great. Did you hit first five Braves?
Yeah, plus a half. Come on, what are we doing?
First five Braves.
Braves going to win that series.
We were both on the Sox. I did cash out yesterday the Brewers ticket.
Smart.
Was done with that. We were both on the Sox, but that game has been delayed. We will talk about.
That is going to hurt the Stros. Or not the Stros, the White Sox.
I believe so as
Very
well.
concerned about that. Because they were fucking rolling after last night, and I think it was going to go right into today because Urquidy was probably going to get mashed.
He was.
Yeah. And Rodon, I mean.
He's been good.
Yeah, you might say he might be their best guy right now because
I-
Lynn's getting roughed up.
That's why I was on the Sox. Now, if McCullers goes tomorrow, that'll be different. McCullers were done. We'll have to see.
If it's McCullers tomorrow, I will take pride in getting the plus a half, though.
Okay.
Yeah.
I hear you.
Tony, I got a quick, and Gumpy, I got a quick baseball question here. Since I did click the action button for the pitcher, my bets for today's game that got rained out do get voided.
They're
right?
already
Like,
voided, I believe.
Yeah.
Because I have a parlay going with my picks today, and they've already been voided. That leg of the parlay. Cool.
Sweet.
Cool.
So then we got Erod versus the entire Rays pitching staff tonight.
Well,
Colin McHugh.
hey, Colin McHugh, let's not forget what he did to the Red Sox last year. He packed up his bag and went home and quit.
And then Allie Wood and Scherzer tonight. We will get to that later. This weekend. Football. Texas A&M and Alabama.
I live bet Bama.
And no one would fault you for doing that.
You have
When
to.
they were down at half.
You used to get
Plus
Bama
money?
at plus money. I mean,
No one would fault you doing that.
I sadly did
Iowa,
say,
Penn State. Go ahead, Mitt. What'd you say?
I sadly said on this show that I would never live bet on Saturday again. College football, I did live bet Alabama. It did kill me.
you have to though. That is one I can live with. Anytime Bama goes down and it's a live bet option at plus money, I will take it.
Penn
'Cause-
State is up 14-3, and then Clifford gets hurt, and it was all downhill from there. If you had Texas plus the 3.5, plus the 4, plus the 6, God bless your soul, because all you have to do is tackle him. And I thought he might get tackled and not have enough time to kick a field goal. Scores a touchdown. That was a tough one. It was always Nebraska.
It was.
It got down to
really
2.5
was.
on Saturday, though. So if you got Michigan at 2.5, you covered there. But Nebraska was
Notre Dame won.
32-29 against Virginia Tech.
I think every game that I talked about that I wanted to take, I shied away from hit for sure.
Michigan State blew out Rutgers.
Yeah, I did tweet out that I might be done with Rutgers, but I mean, Rutgers getting points, getting Northwestern. Tough to stay away from.
The Arkansas Ole Miss game.
I mean, it was banana land, and it wasn't just college football. It was NFL.
It carried over.
It was baseball. Like this weekend
It was the fight.
Fucking yeah, it was bonkers. It was insane.
Are you done with your hype boy LSU team?
Me, yeah, I'm all the way out. They've lost me too much money this year.
42-21. Kentucky 6-0, 4-0 in the SEC.
Kentucky might be one of the
Fucking
best
Wake and
teams in the
Syracuse.
SEC.
Thankfully, Syracuse covered, but Jesus fuck, dude.
Syracuse getting a boatload again this weekend.
SMU takes a knee on the 5 to not cover. Tennessee did what Tennessee did its job.
How do you not take Syracuse Friday night plus 14.5
Against
at home against Clemson?
what did Clemson was off this week,
Yeah.
right? Do you think they figured it out on the bye week?
I feel like I've been saying they're going to figure it out, but it feels as if this is just who they. I mean, 14.5.
Baylor blows out West Virginia. What other ones? Oh, the Virginia Louisville game, which
What a fucking joke! I even took
my
money line because I
God.
knew it was going to be something stupid. That Virginia team is just going to fuck me the whole season, no matter which way I go.
Florida State, North Carolina. Florida State beats North Carolina by 10.
There is an upside to that, though.
What?
You get UNC at a good
Don't.
number this weekend.
Don't. Fucking don't. UMass. Shout out UMass.
Ah, baby, UMass.
They are 1-5. They got to win against 0-7 UConn. Oh, how the Huskies have fallen. It's really pretty much. It was wild. Washington State, Oregon State.
Yeah, the Beavs. You know when the
Jesus
Beavs do
Christ.
us in, it's going to be a tough night.
You know who didn't do us in? Beep beep. Roadrunners.
UTSA till I die, dude.
6-0. 6-0 UTSA.
That game was fucking, what was it, 34-30 at halftime?
Mick, congrats on TCU. They blew out Texas Tech.
Thank you, sir. I did have a good college weekend myself, 7-3,
There you
but
go.
live bets killed me again. I ain't doing it. Don't let me gump you.
Utah blows out USC. Is USC dead?
Tell you what, there's some we got some matchups this weekend. Too.
Can't wait.
Ole Miss at Tennessee.
What's Ole Miss? Let me guess. Ole Miss is 8-point favorites.
2.5.
What?
Minus 124. So it's gonna go to 3.
2.5.
Tennessee.
Where's it at?
At Tennessee.
Okay, that makes more sense.
Tennessee's been very good.
Okay, so I thought it was at Ole Miss. That makes more sense.
UCLA plus 1.5 at Washington.
Okay.
Arizona State is a pick 'em at Utah.
Tell you what, Arizona State's been very good. Utah's been better since Chuck Brewer left.
Yeah. Stanford minus 2.5 at Washington State.
Stanford's minus 2.5 at Washington.
Yeah. Jeez. UTSA minus 18
Auburn,
and a half.
Auburn, Arkansas.
Yeah, that's an Arkansas.
Michigan
for sure.
State's almost 5-point favorites at Indiana. I believe Indiana's coming off a bye. Is Penix hurt? I can't remember.
He's not hurt, but he's been playing like he's kind of banged up. Hasn't been great.
Jesus, since he's 20-point favorites over UCF.
Rutgers is a favorite at Northwestern.
Northwestern stinks.
Are we back in?
We'll see. I gotta do some research.
That-
Bama's 17-point favorites on the road. Probably gonna Bama off a loss, I assume,
Yeah.
is something that a lot of people are gonna be on. It's gonna be a good weekend. And then we turn over to like what we saw yesterday, and like you wanted to take the Steelers all week.
Yeah. Bears again. Bears fucking again. The Raiders are dead. It's done. Good run. Good start to the season once again. They're dead.
Bengals, I'm glad the Bengals covered because they deserved to cover that game. They were there the entire game. I think it would have been maybe because I wanted to take the Bengals, but
What?
the Bengals were in that game the entire time.
Yeah, but they get stopped at the end of the game. It's a cover for the Packers.
No, the Bengals covered.
No,
push.
actually they all pushed, and that was bullshit.
Bengals were 3.5 at some point this week.
Packers were also
for you.
2.5 at kickoff.
Listen, you guys taking the hype boy Packers.
Hype boy Packers.
Yep.
Bengals would be a hype boy.
No,
play.
no.
Yeah, Jamar
No,
Chase and
Packers,
Joe Burrow.
Packers is the hype boy team.
How do you call his hype boy LSU hype boys, and you're gonna take Burrow and Chase?
It's different when you get
Nah,
to the NFL.
No, because the hype boy in me wanted to take the Bengals, and I thought the smart play was to take the Packers.
Wasn't.
It was.
It was, and it pushed. It wasn't even a loser.
Should have been. The Vikings got that one-handed pick. All they had to do was, and they ran it down to the 30. All they do is kick a field goal and they cover. And instead, they fucking go for it on fourth, don't get it. Fucking analytics. I'm gonna. And then they fumble, so that the Lions have a chance to win.
It was always the Lions.
It was not.
Always.
Tell you who it always was.
The Tony Wright side today.
It was always the Bucks.
Yeah, what I
It
mean.
was always the Bucks.
I hate taking big spreads, but if there was, I mean, that was. I mean, the Dolphins did use one of their best players, which was cool to see.
That was nice.
Yeah, that
Gaskins
was
got a
nice.
nice day.
If we lose to Jacksonville in London, get me the fucking Rob Lowe hat.
How do you feel about
I'm
the
done.
football team?
What's that?
How do you feel about the football team?
No idea. Same way
same.
I feel about the Saints. I have no idea what the Saints are.
I don't.
Because everyone's going to be on the Saints now, and they're going to throw up all over themselves this weekend.
Eagles, Panthers. Panthers. I don't even know. I don't know what they are anymore.
Panthers is without McCaffrey, though, and
True.
You know what I mean? But the Panthers have done that all year. They let the Eagles hang around, and then, well, there was a blocked punt with like 5 minutes left that completely changed
Yes.
that game.
Titans cover easily. Patriots have to have a comeback to win. You guys gonna turn your fucking tune on Davy Mills or what?
I've been tuning my David Mills horn this entire time.
No,
What do you
no,
mean? I
no,
said he should've
no,
been a
no,
first-round
no.
draft pick, Tony.
No, you haven't.
Davis Mills stinks.
21 of 29 for 312 and 3 tutties against
Gump.
Bill.
What's that?
You were all about him.
No, I
the
never
fighting
was.
days.
I love the fighting days. I love Tyrod, but I fucking long neck.
Guess
I'm
what?
good.
Tyrod's ain't getting his fucking job back now.
That ain't true. That is not true, and we're not having that slander at all. Tyrod Taylor is a Pro Bowl quarterback and a playoff
Stop.
contender.
Stop. Bears.
That was the fucking pick of the weekend, dude.
The Browns not covering. Jesus fuck, dude.
The way that game
Why is the
fucking ended,
Browns
man.
secondary awful?
No, they're
They
actually
were last
good.
year.
They're not like every play they were fucking
They're very
wide
they're very
open.
Jekyll and Hyde this year.
Well, they stink. How about that?
Whoa.
The
Whoa,
Chargers
dude.
were wide open all
I know,
day
trust me.
long.
Only in the fourth quarter, it seemed like.
When Browns are up 42-35 with 4 minutes left, I felt pretty good about the 2.5 covering.
It's the same as the Chiefs game. They can't close out a game because they did it against the Vikings. They tried to blow it. Stefanski gets in his head and he doesn't know what he wants to do. He knows they should run the ball with the lead, but then what were they doing on that drive to try and tie it? They literally threw
don't know, dude.
fucking 3 Hail Marys.
I have no
get
idea.
some yards.
Cowboys are good.
Very good.
Cowboys are good. Cardinals are good too.
Boys, Super Bowl this year. It's our year. We got a defense to do it this year.
And the Bills
I mean,
are also
You
good.
did beat fucking Skycam Glennon,
Yeah,
dude. Like,
Fucking
Body of work. And in general, we also don't even have our second best, probably our third best receiver. But Gallup would be our number 1 receiver on probably 20 teams in the NFL right now, and we don't even have him. So
a lot of teams do not have players, Mitt.
Yeah, trust me.
That's how the NFL goes.
Yeah, but we're gonna get him back, and then we're gonna go to
Michael
the Super Bowl
Gallup
at the
is
right
not
time.
the number one wide receiver on 20 teams, Mitt.
I can't name off the top of my head. I can't name 20 teams that he wouldn't be the number one receiver on.
Would he be on the Bills? No. Dolphins? No. Patriots?
Yes.
Probably.
Dolphins?
He
Yes.
is not better than Devontae Parker.
Not even close.
He could
I
not
wouldn't
hold
even put
his
Devontae Parker
jockstrap.
as the number one receiver on your team. Your best receiver is a rookie.
Stop. Tell him to stop. Patriots and Jets, maybe. Actually, I think what's his name on the Jets is better than him. Corey
You're going to
Davis.
say Corey Davis. That's an insult.
Yeah, it's correct. Giants, no. Eagles, no. Football team, no.
Who's better than him on the Eagles? Who's better than him on the football team?
McLaurin.
The Jets in with the Patriots. We're talking about
Let's
weapons.
talk about wide receiver.
Tony.
No, the argument was, is Michael Gallup better than the number one on the Patriots?
Absolutely not. Nelson
Yes.
Kendrick Bourne is unbelievable,
Yes.
dude. Okay? You cannot group the Pats in anytime the New York football fucking Jets get brought up, all right?
It was just going down the list. They were right next to
I
each
know
other.
they're going down the list, Tony. I don't care if they're next to the worst team in the second division in the XFL, whatever the hell it's called. The
What
Patriots
happened
have
yesterday,
fantastic.
dude?
What do you mean what happened? Easterby and freaking.
Will you start respecting Davy Mills or not?
I think Denny Mills is on his way to Peyton Manning.
Say his name.
I genuinely believe.
Say his name.
I genuinely believe David Mills.
Davis.
That's not even his name.
Okay, I genuinely believe Davis Mills is the future of the NFL.
I
Josh
agree.
Allen better look out.
I agree.
There's a new sheriff in town, and his name is Davis Mills. And when it comes to Patriots weapons, you just wait. They're stepping up this week against the boys, okay?
Okay.
God damn it.
Hey,
What's up?
you got to play for tonight or?
Yeah. I'll come back when we're talking freaking anytime touchdown parlays. I got 20 of them.
Well, you just want to do it now? Are you ready?
I might have to put a couple in.
Okay.
Let me go enter the laboratory, and then
Okay.
I'll come back with something.
He did answer phones. We'll go to the phones then. The hell was that? Alvaro.
Yeah, I can take.
What? Alvaro.
Hello, sorry.
Alvaro.
How you guys doing, man? Hammer Dahn.
Hammer Dahn. What do you got?
Yeah. I was sorry. 1 second. I was just looking at these. Sorry, man, I'm at the vitamin store right now, man. Looking at these early college football plays, man. UTEP +7 versus Louisiana Tech. I believe that's a lot.
Okay.
Just because I feel like UTEP, they shouldn't be favored that much. They're at home. Then I also had the over on the San Jose State versus San Diego State. I think it's at 42 right now.
Okay.
And I feel like those teams, I feel like it's gonna go over, man. Sorry, I wasn't prepared, fellas.
No worries. Might be. I don't want to turn my back, but I was thinking about some. This is what this weekend did to me. I may start including overs into my betting repertoire.
Come over to the right side, Tony.
I might and start including a couple here and there.
Go to the right side, Tony. Go to the right side, Tony.
It's not the right side. It's not the right side. It's just overs do happen. And who am I to cut off a complete section of betting where money can be made?
I don't know how you guys do totals, to be honest.
I that was one. It was either add overs or completely never bet a total again,
Yeah, I'm good.
which I can't. Personally, I can't do. Grayson from Tennessee, what do you got?
Hammer down.
Hammer Dahn!
Hey, boys, I just wanted to give a quick shout-out to Tones and Knicks and my Pittsburgh Steelers
Shout out.
for looking incredible.
Hell yeah.
I just want to get your guys' quick thoughts on Sunday night's game when the Seahawks come to Heinz Field and are going to get annihilated by the Steelers' defense, hopefully. But Geno Smith looks great. Just want to get y'all's thoughts.
Nick, I don't know if you feel the same way as I do. As a Pittsburgh Steelers fan, Which quarterback would you have rather had faced on Sunday Night Football coming up between Geno Smith and Russell Wilson?
Tony, I know what you mean, but we've danced the dance with Russell before, and he's gotten us. Give me Geno Smith. Put the bad juju aside. This is not that time. This is the time for the Steelers to build a little momentum. This is the time for them to go on a little run here. This isn't time for them to start stacking wins. Geno Smith's going to be walking into a gauntlet on Sunday night.
They stink against backup quarterbacks. I would have much rather faced Russell Wilson. They're going to let Don. They're not going to get up.
Get up this time. It's time to get up.
Tony, I'm going to answer this fucking call against my better judgment because it says parlay cash out story. It's not self-handicapping. It better be a good story or a quick story, Tony.
All right, I'm here.
Okay, let's go. What are you in a fucking tornado, Tony?
He's fighting a cat.
I had to go outside.
Jesus Christ, sorry, Tony. Had to do it. Mid hung up on you. Mid fucking hung up on
My bad, dude. I clicked the wrong button.
you. Mid. You can't just hang up on people.
It gets confusing back here when I'm cutting cameras sometimes. I just clicked the wrong button on accident. I hit it. Sorry, Tony. Not you, other Tony.
Someone in the office, I'm not going to fucking say his name, keeps texting me that I'm self-handicapping. I'm not. Not self-handicapping.
It's one of your best actual, like, bits, I think.
I have been self-handicapping since I was a young lad. Oh, you know what? Fuck off, Foxy. Oh, Zito's texting me now. Zito hasn't watched a football game in 5 years.
Watched the Bears yesterday.
He
dude.
didn't watch the Bears.
Yeah,
You think he's watched the Bears?
Oh, yeah.
Ask him a player on the team.
He knows all of them.
No, he doesn't.
Yeah.
Dude, he's best friends with half of them.
Just because he DMs them for merch doesn't mean he's best friends with half of them.
I won't stand for any Zeke slander on this show.
Yeah.
Okay?
His birthday was yesterday. It's not today, okay? We're past that.
Guy watches every fucking snap.
No, he doesn't.
Every snap.
Every snap.
You want to talk about Monday Night Football?
Hold on. Just a quick mention. We talked about last week about a scandal game, it being different than a death game. We didn't really know how to handle that.
Scandal game is not a death game.
Right. We saw that verified again because John Gruden
Correct.
also. We didn't know we were getting 2 scandal games this
Correct.
weekend. I think we know what to do moving forward with the scandal game, boys.
There's enough research now that scandal game you can bet against.
Death
Game you cannot bet against.
If you want to bet on the Dolphins -3.
There was a death game in college football this weekend, and the team that had the death blew out the other team. It was Utah. Utah blew out USC. So, what are you saying? There's a scandal in Miami?
No, there's a scandal there's always a scandal in Miami, but they play Jacksonville. It's not going away. But if
you think it's still a scandal game?
Yeah, it's a scandal until Urban's fired.
No. I think we're past it.
No,
I think we're past it.
it's
yeah,
getting
as long
worse.
as you guys are still trying to get Deshaun Watson, that's also scandalous.
Yeah,
So it's
yeah.
both sides are scandals.
Yeah.
So it washes.
Well, if you want to fucking take the Dolphins as a favorite,
Ian from Philly, Monday Night Football. What do you got?
What's up, boys? Hammer Dahn.
Hammer Dahn.
I got Carson Wentz over 1.5 touchdowns tonight at +144. He threw for 2 on my Birds last year, so I like him against that Ravens defense for whatever reason.
Ooh.
And then anytime touchdown and moneyline parlay, I have Sammy Watkins and the Ravens to win. Watkins averages like 8 targets a game, so no touchdowns this year. Hammer Dahn. Those are my picks, boys.
Thank you. If you want, you go to, I believe, because I did it this morning, FanDuel right now, and you can do opt-in for a $10 money-back guarantee, same game parlay, and I did put Sammy Watkins in there. I like Sammy Watkins. He looks like a completely different player on the Ravens.
yeah, number 1 guy. Well, probably Hollywood Brown, but
Yeah, I think so.
yeah.
Where are you looking at tonight?
What game wise?
Monday Night Football.
mean, you knew the answer as soon as the fucking gave us that hook.
Colts plus the 7.5.
Yeah. Has to be.
Mitt, where are you leaning on this one?
Once I saw the 7.5 text
Jesus.
message, I did actually hop on the Colts plus the 7.5. Let's go. 1 sprain. Carson Wentz.
Wait, is that a homer pick out of you or no?
I actually genuinely, hand up, do not like the Colts. They fired my father.
Fucking, you take away Mitt's allowance, he will not like you. That's that's the rule, dude. That's the fucking rule. Colts surprisingly 6-1 against the spread their last 7 in Baltimore. 10-2 against the spread their last 12 against Baltimore. Colts get better as the season goes on, and so
they do.
Frank Reich has been like that fucking the whole time.
Here's
Baltimore was notoriously bad in October. I don't know, man. It just feels
What's
like...
the total on tonight?
46.5.
46.5, huh? What, Mitt?
I might take an under.
Jesus.
You might take an under.
I'm leaning on that under right there.
Are the Colts back, or did they just play good against the Dolphins?
They didn't play good against the Dolphins. Dolphins played
You're
like
right.
shit. But I don't think Baltimore is as good as everyone's talking them up to be. I think they're still missing a lot of guys. I really do.
They are.
What have they done?
Gumpy, with all due respect, and I say this with all due respect,
Okay.
you'll know about AFC North ball, pal. You can be missing a ton of guys, and that Ravens team's going to fight and scratch and claw every fucking inch on that field. They're going to make it a tough game. Even if they're out 15, 16, 17 guys, it don't matter.
Yeah, that's fine. But they've also, they barely beat the Lions. They lost to the Raiders.
Raiders are a tough team.
Raiders
They
stink.
barely beat the Chiefs. Are the Chiefs a good football team?
Exactly. They should have lost to the Chiefs. I'm just not. I know everybody wants to put Baltimore up there with the top teams in the AFC. I'm not doing it.
No, Patriots.
I don't know if it's a top team thing. Just
Patriots.
they win close, tough games.
Yeah, they can win by 7.
I don't know.
Connor, I hear your voice back in here.
What's up, dude?
What are you thinking?
So, on the game itself, I am thinking Colts.
Okay.
7.5 is a great number for the dog.
It is a great
And
number.
to Gumpy's point, Ravens have played some close games this year.
Okay.
Now, I don't know if the Colts will win. I would not bet that money line, although these odds I have are way higher than that, Tony, on these parlays. I'm switching up my strategy here. Because you can now put 2 scores in any same game parlay, I'm going to parlay some of these 2 scores with the first touchdown score.
Okay.
So what I'm saying is, now this one I like, and I'm going to hand it out, and it's going to lose.
Okay.
But you're going to understand the strategy, take that into your own laboratory, and go ahead and make your own type of one if you want. So I'm going to hand this one out. This one is dead. So as soon as I say it into this microphone, it will become a loser. That is how this works with the gambling gods. If you don't understand it now, you don't get it.
Yep.
Jonathan Taylor, 2 scores. Jonathan Taylor, first touchdown score.
Okay.
This is where it gets interesting, Tony.
Okay.
Indianapolis defense special teams score.
Wow.
If the Colts have any chance in hell, they're going to need one of these type of plays. I mean, last night, and I'm going to think about this till my deathbed, I had a parlay with the Bills defense touchdown. Guess what I didn't do, Tony?
What didn't you do?
I didn't pull the trigger.
Fuck.
I know. And it would have been juicy.
Yep.
It would have been nice, but that's hindsight. And as they say in scholarly places like the library,
Yep.
hindsight's 2020.
Yeah, it is always 2020.
One other one that I like, and this one's just why not? This is fun. Patrick Ricard touchdown.
Oh.
Mo Alley Cox 2 touchdowns.
What?
Mo Alley had 2 scores last week against the Finns.
Yeah.
And I am a big believer on, I had 2 scores last week. You can't have 2 scores this week. Last night, this son of a bitch Emmanuel Sanders had 2 scores again last night after he had 2 scores last week. So I was like, you know what?
It can happen.
It can happen. So I'm going to take Mo Alley Cox. Carson Wentz likes to just toss it up to him. I have some other change in here on some things. I think it's always a safe bet to take Lamar to score 2.
Yeah.
Especially with that D-line. They're going to be coming after him. I think Nyheim Hines, if the Colts do get it down early, they're going to have to use him coming out of the backfield, passing it to him. Zach Pascal only scores touchdowns. Something to think about when you're making these. Pascal gets in the end zone. And, of course, Latavius Murray. Latavius Murray has been on my fantasy bench for a while now. I've just been waiting. Sometimes he's going to pop off one of these days.
Unleash him.
He usually has a projected points of between 6 to 8. For some reason, he has a projection of like 10.5.
He's getting more.
He's getting more. And because that projection's at 10.5, I have to think, did Latavius Murray have a really good week of practice?
He might have.
Did Latavius Murray go into the weight room this week and start squatting 500 pounds?
Possibility.
Like he usually does. That is the possibility I'm going to ride with, Tony. I'm going to put probably Latavius, probably Nyheim Hines, maybe Sammy Watkins. I'm expecting Kenny Moore to be on Marquise Brown. So maybe Sammy steps up. And lastly, this is a guy who always has good odds, who finds his way into the end zone. Duvernay. Forget his first name. Maybe it's Dave. I'm going to just say Dave. Dick Duvernay.
Dick Duvernay.
Double D. Dick Duvernay. Devin Duvernay.
Yep.
Just found him.
Yep.
Devin Duvernay. Lamar throws him the ball.
Does.
And this guy, just like Pascal, he gets in the end zone. So I think Devin, Dick Duvernay score is a great value, Tony.
Are you putting a just in case Colts parlay in tonight?
The Juju parlay, I do believe, is Taylor 2 scores, Taylor
Okay.
first score, Colts defense special team. And the thing is about the Juju parlay is that last night it would have hit with that Bills
Correct.
defense, with the quarterback scoring. All right, fine, I'll give out one more. This one I like a lot, and we know how Carson Wentz loves to play
Carl
football.
Magic
Okay,
Carson Wentz.
this guy is a absolute lunatic. So I'm going to take Carson Wentz to score a touchdown.
Yep.
Because he's going to get loose. And
Yep.
that D-line, that O-line's depleted. D-line for the Ravens isn't half bad. I'm going to parlay that with Nyheim Hines 2 scores, Tony.
Okay. I do have a same game for tonight. It's the Ravens money line.
Whew, smart.
Ravens by 1 to 13, which I hate that bet.
Yeah, I lost on the Bills yesterday. on
Hate that bet.
Mm-hmm.
Ravens double result. Latavius Murray, anytime. Sammy Watkins, anytime. And Sammy Watkins over 40.5.
Oh, I love that.
I like Latavius Murray's over in rushing yards, like we were just talking about with Connor. He got 18 carries last game
Yes,
against
that's what I'm
Denver.
saying.
He's been slowly building. Now it's at 46.5 this week.
Okay.
He went over that last week with the 18 carries. I think he can get it again. Lamar, his rushing yards.
Okay, 60-something, right?
They're up there. I think it's 63.5 right now.
Yeah.
I'm going to do it. I'm going to go over.
Ooh, wow.
I'm going to go over.
There's a match special plus 5,500. Lat Murray and Jonathan Taylor to score 2 touchdowns each, plus 5,500.
That's very good.
That I'm gonna sprinkle on.
Also like Mark Andrews, anytime touchdown.
Okay.
Mark Andrews, Darius Leonard, dude. You're hating Darius Leonard?
So you guys are all on Colts plus the 7.5 though.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree with Gumpy what we were talking about earlier. I think Ravens win, but I think Colts go.
Tony, what do the numbers say about the Colts rushing defense?
Well, Connor, the Colts rushing defense is 14th in opponents' yards per rush, 17th in opponents' rushing yards per game. The Baltimore's number 4 in yards per rush and number 4 in rushing yards per game. Actually, number 4 in rushes attempted per game.
Huh.
So there is a slight advantage there to Baltimore.
So is Tyson Williams in and Lev Bell's out?
That would be a shame.
What about Devontae? Are they still rolling
Freeman,
with him at all?
I don't know. It's a confusing backfield.
So, yeah, everyone's trying to trade for all the Ravens running backs right now because they
Makes sense.
just signed everybody on
Makes-
the market.
makes sense.
Smart. That's smart football.
See the boost, Tony.
Oh no, I have not seen the boost.
It's tasty.
What is it?
Let me find this tasty treat. Ravens, Colts each score 1 rushing touchdown and 1 passing touchdown. That one
Ooh.
Plus 250.
plus 250. I'm going to stay away from that one.
What?
You taking that one?
Mo Alley Cox is 8'7".
Yes. That is my thought.
Carson
Exactly.
Wentz can find him. There's one man he can find. It is
So
Mo
each
Alley.
team to have one rushing and one passing.
Yeah, plus 250.
You're going to talk me into it.
Yeah, what do we do? Might as well.
You're right. It does seem too reasonable.
Yeah.
Too good to be true.
Truly.
But at
What are we doing here?
At plus 250, I mean, we're just rooting for good football, you know?
We're just rooting for good football here.
I don't hate fucking Hollywood Brown. Oh, touchdown and Ravens to win.
Yeah.
I got a weird.
You think the Colts are going to win tonight?
I do. I really do.
Be a
And
weird game.
Yeah, I just got that feeling, and it's
been
probably
weird all weekend.
way off.
It's been weird all week.
Fucking favorites been winning all week. It just feels like this is the one.
Well, let me ask my expert, Bryce from Illinois. Bryce, what do you think about tonight's game?
I'll tell you what, I think it's pretty hard to pick a side, so I'm going with the under, and I got some stats to back it up.
Can feed them.
So the last 2 weeks, the public is 10 and 21 when they come to over-under, and that's 1 and 4 in prime time. The public's on the over tonight,
They are.
so that's another reason I'm taking the under. And then the last 8 games between the Colts and Ravens, all 8 games have gone under. Hammer Dahn.
Thank you, Bryce.
12 out of 13 have gone under, actually.
I am nervous about a terrible game tonight.
I would love that. Billy from Boston, what do you got?
Hey, boys, Hammer Dahn.
Hammer Dahn.
Hammer Dahn.
Unfortunately, I kind of have exactly what the last caller just said.
Perfect.
I don't trust the Colts. I don't trust the Ravens.
Never mind.
I don't think the Ravens. And if anyone's going to score tonight, I think the Colts are going to score 10 points, and the Ravens are going to score something like maybe 24, and that's still the under. So I'm pretty confident on the under tonight.
Thank you, Billy.
24-10.
24-10.
Exact
score.
That would be a snoozer.
It's all right. We got baseball. We got baseball.
True. A big game tonight. I
You
got
taking the Sox?
Yeah, I got the Sox, by the way. Correct score, 20-2. That's what I got all day.
Sox being plus 1.5 at minus 150 is something to look at.
It's free money.
Connor, thank you very much for your picks for tonight.
Hey, anytime, Tony. Let's
I
go.
love-
That's
Hey,
good
let's get
football.
some points
That's
tonight.
good
some-
football.
Let's get split. All
It's
right.
good football.
Go football.
Let's go football.
Let's talk baseball. We were on the Braves in the first game. It's 3-0 in the eighth. Peralta and
Yeah, Anderson.
Ian Anderson.
Aaron Anderson.
Rays, Colin McHugh. Sox, Erod.
Let me tell you the story about this man, Colin McHugh.
Okay, go ahead.
He signed with the Red Sox last year.
Okay,
He picked up his bag and left.
okay,
Did not want to play baseball last year.
okay.
You're going to throw him, start him with your season on the line after he turned his back on the city of Boston on a day like today.
I don't love starting an opener.
Will Middlebrooks throwing out the first pitch
Oh,
tonight.
is he?
Boston Marathon Day. Come on, Tony.
Today's marathon day?
Yep.
Thought they normally play a day game and it's in like April.
Yeah, it had to be changed because of.
Okay.
Yep. Sox. Sox need to win tonight as well.
I personally cannot bet on Erod.
Yeah, I would not either. I'm not betting this game because I got enough. I got enough on the line here. Sox do not want to go back to Tampa. Evaldi's available for one. Everybody's available except Pivetta. So I don't know what the Rays got left. I don't think Yarborough has pitched this series. I don't know where he is. I don't know why he wouldn't start unless he's just been terrible. Patino came in last night, who was supposed to start for the Rays today. Pivetta, same deal. I mean, it is going to be. Even think about. I mean, I'm not a big totals guy, but I would look at the over just because it is going to be a parade. Like, Erod's going to go unless sometimes Erod just shows up, and it's when you least expect it.
Yeah.
And he's that guy. It's insane.
Erod 5.95 at home,
Yeah.
4.6 at night, for the last 30 days, 4.71 versus Tampa.
Yeah.
Tampa's got an opener going. I took an off day yesterday because football was going. and I was going to have 3 picks for today. The White Sox obviously got rained out. That's who we were taking. I'm not picking this game. Can't do it.
Carry on.
I will pick the next one.
Excited for this.
Alex Wood versus Scherzer in LA. Dodgers did get a +0.5 on Saturday. Alex Wood has got a 4.2 away, 3.73 at night. He's 1.38 in his last 30 though. 4.76 versus the Dodgers, 5.73 at Dodgers Stadium. Scherzer's got a 2.3 at home, 2.9 at night, 2.7 in the last 30. It's actually first start versus San Francisco this year.
Yeah.
And a 2.17 at Dodgers Stadium. Now, if the line was not minus fucking 200, I would look at the Dodgers. I also don't really want to lay a half with the Dodgers either. Dodgers are number 4 versus lefties at home, number 2 versus lefties the last 30 days. Giants are number 1 versus right-handers on the road, number 1 versus right-handers the last 30 days. Can't believe I'm going to do this. I'm going to go over the 3.5.
First 5?
First 5.
I'm going to do something different here too, Tony.
Okay.
I'm going to take the Giants +1.5 full game at -125.
Full game?
I don't love Alex
Full
Wood.
game.
I ain't betting on the fucking Dodgers. I'll
I don't
tell you
love-
that much.
I don't like Alex
I'm
Wood
not,
either.
I'm not doing it. I'm not betting on the Dodgers. I'll fucking die before I bet on the Dodgers. I love the Giants. I think +1.5 at -125 is very good for these Giants.
I like that.
And I like the Giants bullpen.
I also there is a bet that I've been doing a lot, and I actually maybe I'll change my bet to this. There's a first half run line, total runs parlay. You can get right now. I know you don't want to bet on the Dodgers, but if you wanted to, you can get them Dodgers +1.5 first 5, and over 3.5 for +120. If that's something you might be interested in.
No, thank you.
All right. So
thank you.
I'm on the over 3.5. It's the first over I've taken in.
The thinking of taking the full game too is Dave Roberts gets fucking happy hand.
He does.
He pulled Scherzer in the
4.1.
fucking 4 1/3 last time. I mean, he will, and I think Alex Wood probably goes 3, maybe 4. They're not going to leave him out there to get roughed up. So if he can have a decent start against his old team, I mean, there should be a little bit of something there. But +1.5, -125, I'll take that.
Yeah, I'm taking the over strictly because the Giants have been so fucking good at hitting on the road
Yep.
against righties. Scherzer obviously had those 2 rough starts before he had that okay start. He only went 4 innings last time out, but over 3.5 is what I think I'm doing here first 5. Mitt, you got anything for football or baseball tonight? Sorry.
No, I do got to play for tomorrow whenever the game's rescheduled. I think it's like 124. White Sox, money line, full game.
Okay. Southside.
Outside.
Southside.
Hansel Robles.
Hansel?
You may know him better as The Undertaker
Hansel?
for the Red Sox.
Okay.
Threw up after pitching last night.
Love that.
After he gave up the lead. He's feeling better. He's playing couch right now.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
Good to know. To finish off the show, we'll look quickly at some of next week's NFL. Bucks are -7 versus the Eagles in Philly. Eagles gave up, 42 points to the Chiefs? I could see something like that happening.
You think?
Maybe. That's on Thursday night.
Yeah, you're going to have to. I mean, there's only one way to bet that game.
Dolphins, Jags.
Fuck.
Colts are -10 against Houston.
That's a lot.
That's a lot. I'm leaning Fighting Dave's early.
Yeah.
Packers are -4.5 at the Bears.
Yep.
I think the Pack match up well on that one.
Yeah, feels like one they get.
Chiefs minus 6.5 off a loss to the football team. They may score 50 against the football team.
Their defense might also give up 50.
Correct.
I tell you
Total
what.
in this is 54.5. I may take my first NFL over of all time in this game.
This Chiefs team, my lord. Same with Washington.
Vikings are getting a 1.5 at Carolina. I don't know what that team is.
Vikings?
Yeah. They haven't been able to score the last 2 weeks.
No, Dalvin though. Dalvin's been out.
I know. I think they said, hey, we could beat the Lions without him yesterday.
Yeah.
Pretty sure that happened.
I probably lean Carolina money line there.
This is a wild line. Ravens are 3.5-point favorites against the Chargers. That's not going to stay there.
No, it's already about to go to 3.
People are going to take the Chargers.
Yeah, absolutely. Because
their rushing defense has been very suspect.
Doesn't matter.
They're going to score.
The Browns have the best rushing going. It
very
does
true.
not matter. They're just going to fucking outscore teams. It's insane.
I'm going to talk about a line that's going to move. Bengals are -3 at the Lions right now. Everyone's going to be on the Bengals.
Really?
You don't think so?
I mean, that performance by the
public
Lions,
perception of the Bengals is high.
very high. Very, very high.
Rams are 10.5 at the Giants. If Skycam is playing and they got everybody out,
That's a lot of fucking points.
I'm not taking the Giants. Browns are -2.5 at home against the Cards.
This was 3. I think it even opened at 3.5. Everyone's hammering the Cards.
Okay.
I feel like this is feels like a game where the Browns could
I'll have to look at it.
yeah.
Raiders and Broncos. Broncos are -3. Cowboys and Patriots -4. Cowboys on the road.
I'm going to stay
Can they
away
score
from
with them
that
is
one.
my question.
I will stay away from that one.
Seattle is +4.5 at Steelers on Sunday night.
These are some ugly fucking lines
I know.
here. Jesus.
And the Bills are -4.5 versus the Titans on Monday night.
So you have to take Bills there because
You're a psychopath if you take the Titans
well,
with
you
that defense.
saw what the fucking Bills are doing to everybody's defense. Like,
Yeah. It's going to be an interesting week. I'm a little ahead of schedule on college football research because I started it yesterday. Starting to smarten up as the season goes on. So probably have some of those leans maybe tomorrow.
There you go.
We'll recap. And then we got, how many baseball games are we going to have tomorrow now? 3?
Yeah.
With the reschedule?
Footy's back this weekend.
Footy's back this weekend?
Yep.
Tough loss for the Americans last night.
Good. Not really a good draw, I guess. Jamaica was supposed to be really good, so it's not a terrible draw for Canada. They drew 0-0 with
Was it at Jamaica?
I'm not sure.
Depends on if it was home or away.
Yeah. But it's a
If you get a draw on the road, you're good.
it's a tight race up the top there.
It really
It's
is.
going to be a battle.
So, yeah, we got 3 baseball games tomorrow. McCullers is already listed as the starter.
Against Rodon.
Yeah,
I'll take
it's going to be a good matchup.
I'll take the White Sox first 5 plus a half.
And then TBD on Braves and Brewers, Giants, and Dodgers. Okay, so we'll have all that tomorrow. We'll talk a little NFL. Anything else?
No, it's good, Tony.
Okay.
Let's go Colts.
Boys, anything in the back?
Go Colts.
Go, coach.
Go Colts.
Shout out Dirty for the new sidebar.
That baby dirty.
Good work, Dirty.
Baby dirty.
It'll look cooler tomorrow.
Yeah, we'll get that cleaned up a little bit. What?
Wow.
We can't thank you enough. Good luck tonight at Hammer Dahn on Instagram and Twitter. YouTube.com/HammerDahn. Store PatMcAfeeShow.com. And get this.
It's a good hoodie, Tom.
It's a great hoodie.
Good hoodie.
You can get Blue Collar Boys t-shirt. There it is.
Down.
Mate, you wearing anything?
A shirt under my Cowboys.
Oh, you got. Oh,
that's
that's a good shirt.
sweet.
Yeah. We got a bunch of Hammer Dahn merch too on there. You got to go to the Hammer Dahn section, store.patmcafeeshow.com/Hammer Dahn section. or
Hammer
whatever.
Dahn.
Hammer Dahn, boys.
Done. Thank you so much for listening, watching. We love you. Can't thank you enough. I apologize for all my comments earlier to Zito and Foxy.
I mean, Foxy has been saying you have been self-handicapping.
I was backed into a corner.
He's been saying he's been beating that drum.
And when
all
I'm backed
week.
into a corner, all I know is to lash out. Why are you looking at me like that?
Because I said lash out at the same time as you.
You know.
Don't I know it?
You know it. We'll be back tomorrow, 15 minutes after Pat's show. Aaron Rodgers Tuesday. Gonna be a good one.
Hell yeah.
Good luck.
God bless.
Hammer
Dad.